Oh, good. At the gate.
Welcome to This Week at Four Horsemen. I'm Ryan, he's Ron, and you all just lost the game. So over.
I just lost the game.
Your streak, maybe it was 40 plus years long, but you blew it now, Charlie Brown.
You've all lost the game. I just lost the game.
You did indeed.
Yep.
So Ron, what is This Week at Four Horsemen aside from your number one stop for breast cancer awareness?
This Week of Four Horsemen is our weekly show to discuss events, sales, promotions, and other nerdy topics.
Yes.
And Blaine said he won the game. Clearly, Blaine does not know the rules of the game.
Clearly, he does not.
Blaine, hit me up on Sunday. I'll tell you the rules.
Yes.
You can't win. Sorry.
That's very true. We're going to start off this episode with a giveaway like we do every week. And this week, we're excited about Ocean's 8.
Yes.
The newest and the best heist movie franchise that there is. So we're going to celebrate that by talking about another famous thief. When you see a very famous thief come across the screen, type his catchphrase into, or rather what people say when they see him, type that into the Facebook chat. If you're the first person to type into the Facebook chat, you get a $15 gift card. So when you see a very famous thief, and Ron and I don't count, especially Ron, you'll know exactly what to say. Put that in the Facebook chat, and you're the first one. If you're the first one, you get $15 store credit.
Good deal.
All right.
I like it.
Let's move on to
Get some
comics.
comics. There are piles of comics downstairs.
Oh,
there are piles.
And
It's beautiful.
A small pile of them on the glass counter is of Walking Dead
Yes.
issue 180.
Ooh.
Yes, and this is the finale of the New World Order storyline where Rick and the gang. It sounds like they should be
Rick and the gang.
It sounds like they should be driving around in the Mystery Machine.
Or singing a disco song.
Who would be Shaggy out of like the crew?
I would say Carl, but
and I would say Glenn, but
yeah.
All right, now let's move on.
Sorry, Shaggy.
So this is the end of this storyline. I just read it a couple of minutes ago. It's really good. Definitely check it out. And of course, that means we're starting a new storyline next month. And apparently, it's ending soon. So
Will there be stormtroopers in the next arc?
I would, yes, definitely, most assuredly.
Good deal.
All right, going on, we have the first issue of the Magic Order. Now, this is a Mark Miller book, who you're probably familiar with from other titles such as Kick-Ass. Mm-hmm. And this is about a mafia of magic families. And apparently, like, they're all kind of being killed one at a time.
Yeah.
But the more significant thing is this is the first comic book from Mark Miller's deal with Netflix. Have you seen this? So Netflix is producing shows based on comics that he's also making. So at the same... There's also going to be a show, The Magic Order, being released on Netflix to go along with this.
Is it going to follow the same storyline or be like Walking Dead and kind of splits off?
I don't know. But it's very cool. Mark Miller's one of my favorite comic writers. This should be awesome.
The cover's got me. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
There's they look like just hanging on a street corner. It's like, that's no big deal.
I mean, they're
it's
magicians.
Here. Yeah.
And they're also like the individual heads of these mob families. And it sounds really cool to me.
Look, I like Mr. Monopoly there. My money's on him. he's got it all.
Okay. Speaking of Mark Miller, the new issue of the newest version of Kick-Ass is really good. It's about this mom who was a soldier in Iraq and Afghanistan. She comes home, she's finally discharged, and her husband has left her.
Right.
And she has 5 children that she has to care for. She wants to go to college, but the only job she can get is as a waitress in a diner. So she's struggling, something we all sympathize with. So she turns to a life of
vigilantism.
Yeah. But she's like stealing from pimps and drug lords and,
very Robin Hood.
Yeah. And then she donates half of everything she steals to a needy cause and uses the rest to support her family.
I'm a needy cause. So needy.
The Ron Davis Foundation. Yeah. I'm skeptical at best. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And we also have another new book. This is The Weatherman from Image Comics.
That looks fantastic.
So Nathan Bright is a weatherman on terraformed Mars.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the coolest job
Yeah,
ever.
that'd be a really cool job.
Red skies.
No rain
today.
Ever.
No. But then he's blamed for a terrorist attack that has destroyed almost nearly the entire population of Earth.
Jeez, a weatherman?
Yeah, so I don't think this is an adaptation of the Nicolas Cage Weatherman.
That nearly killed us all too. So
I haven't read it yet, so I don't know. Ron, why don't you tell us what's coming out from DC this week?
DC, we got Batman Prelude to Wedding one-shot, Batgirl versus Riddler. This is one of the first ones that are coming out. There's a whole bunch of these one-shots that are coming out.
Last week we had Damien versus Ra's al Ghul.
Yes. I
and
haven't read these yet, but I'm looking forward to the wedding. I'm sure it's going to be...
I'm definitely going to read the wedding issue.
Yeah. Yep, there's Plastic Man chilling out.
Yes, Plastic Man is getting his own run again, 6 issues, and the first issue of that is coming out. Plastic Man, along with The Question, is one of my favorite of the lesser-known Justice League members.
Yeah.
Him, so it's Plastic Man, The Question, and can you guess who my favorite, B-list Justice League member is?
Martian Man.
No, he's
A-list.
not,
he's
A-list.
Martian
Manhunter.
Manhunter.
Yeah. It would most assuredly have to be Booster Gold.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it has to be.
Or Blue Beetle.
I do like Blue Beetle.
I didn't like either one of them.
Well, my experience from them comes from the cartoons, not from comic books.
So
that may have something to do
is the Plastic Man series, is it written kind of serious, or is he jokey and goofy? Yeah.
I doubt it. I haven't read this yet.
I mean, he just looks like he's got a scowl on it. Doesn't look very Plastic Man-ish.
So a lot of my experience with Justice League comes from the animated series Justice League Unlimited, and he was not a serious character.
No.
Blaine
picked up on your Booster Gold. He called us.
Oh,
called a shot.
Got it. Awesome.
Good job, Blaine.
And then also we have a new issue, our new run of Hawkman.
Yeah.
And this has spun off from the events of Dark Knight's Metal.
Oh.
So if you're a fan of that, definitely check it out. And if you like muscly men with little clothing and helmets and smashy things, there's a new run from Thor in which all the artifacts from Isengard have been kind of catapulted throughout the earth, and he has to go retrieve them.
Yeah. Isn't that like Buffy the Vampire Slayer? They had to go pick up all these artifacts all over the place.
I did like Buffy.
I like the movie.
The movie is different. The TV show, which is what I generally think of when people say Buffy, I was not.
Yeah. I like Spike, the blonde-haired vampire. Star Wars books, huh?
Yeah, so
how about that?
What's coming out from Star Wars?
Star Wars, look at that red-eyed
I just want to
dreamboat.
I just want to give him a kiss.
Oh.
Just a little kiss on the cheek.
Just a little kiss. Oh, Thrawn, number 5. We're up to 5 already?
Out of 6, yeah, so it's almost over.
Already. Who's facing off dinner below Thrawn?
So that's his nemesis. From this book. I don't want to get too deep into it because of spoilers. But yeah, so on the left is Eli Vanto, one of my favorite characters from the Star Wars books, who's Thrawn's left hand, and then on the right side there, that's their main nemesis from this storyline.
Very Han Solo.
He's kind of like Han Solo, but he's not actually Han Solo at all. He's more like a Star Wars Moriarty.
Ah, okay.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
And then we also have Vader number 17. Yes, Mon Calamari's story is finishing up. It's starting to wind down, and that is beautiful, is it not?
That is fantastic.
It's so like Camino.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Is that where they're at? No, they're on
Mon Cala.
Yeah,
Mon Cala. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. In stereo.
Yeah. Let's go see Solo.
Okay.
All
right. Show's over. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
Alex, you got this one? Go. No.
Okay. All right. So moving on to the Four Horsemen series. Last week, the religious man, the man of God, the man of the cloth, the Catholic mama, the father, Alexander Anderson, defeated Reptar without much of a contest. With all the Rugrats nostalgia that's out there, I kind of expected Reptar to do a little better. At least
something, yeah.
But, I mean, Alexander Anderson is a force to be reckoned with. Who won our comic contest?
Jeremy Munza wrote in, Alexander Anderson wins this, but the FCC censors the battle so that all you see is Anderson walking away. However, in the distance, as some 1960s Godzilla movie spoof, you see Robot Reptar coming into view and Anderson's twisted smile. So he's worked a sequel into this battle. That's
I believe it would be more appropriately described as Mecha Reptar.
Mecha Reptar, yeah.
Just let that nerd flag fly, everybody.
Oh, make us dry stand.
And speaking, we have Howard the Duck versus the Purple Man this week. Alex,
What?
That's the wrong Purple Man. It's not the right one. Funny. No, literally,
good job.
the Purple Man.
I like the first one.
I mean, I don't think that'd be much of a fight. I don't think this is going to be much of a
All
fight.
right, wait. Do you think, to totally derail us, you think Howard the Duck survived?
No.
No?
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised at all if he has a cameo in Avengers 4.
Yeah. He keeps popping up.
How great would that be if they're like gathering up everybody who's around and he just like hey
Waddles
guys,
in.
What's up, guys? I know quack
Drops
foo.
an egg. Quack.
So if you don't know Purple Man, he is a Jessica Jones villain, and his power basically is if he tells somebody to do something, they have to do it.
They're compelled and they cannot get out of it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what it is.
If you haven't seen the Jessica Jones Netflix series, he's played by David Tennant, and it is awesome.
Terrifying.
Yes, very
Terrifying.
very much so. Howard is dead. Howard is so dead.
Sorry, Howard. Now, Ira says Howard can't be mind controlled. I don't know if that's canon or not, but if he can't be mind controlled, that might be a fight.
No, I still think Purple Man will just shoot him. or he'll have somebody else fight him. He'll be like, "Oh, kill that duck." He'll be like,
Quack foo.
I know. I don't know.
He'll say, put it on my bill.
Put it on my bill.
Put it on my bill. Good
Let's
times.
yeah. So events.
Events.
Yes, this is a calendar image of all of the gaming events that we have going on at Four Horsemen Comics this week. For more details on anything here, please go to facebook.com/4horsemencomics and click on the event tab. Hey, I forgot to color this week. So what do we have going on first, Ron?
So we have a
Maiden.
no modern band list
No
this Wednesday at 6.
Bandalist?
No band list.
So Aerosmith can't get in?
No. Well, if Steven Tyler shows up,
He's getting in.
He's
Yeah,
getting
I
in.
know.
Yeah. Wednesday at 6, got a $5 entry. Come out and play some modern.
Yes, and then of course we're celebrating the release of Battle Bond. And we have Battle Bond events not only at Saturday at 2, but also Sunday at 12.
Yep.
They are $25 entry per player, and these are two-headed giant sealed events. Battle Bond is the new summer draft format for Magic the Gathering. It's sort of like this summer's Conspiracy,
Right.
but instead of being built around being multiplayer, it's built around being two-headed giant specifically. And there's a lot of expensive reprints for Legacy, Vintage, and Commander in there. Great value.
Very good. We've also got an event coming up on 6/16, free RPG day. No, we are not giving out rocket-propelled grenades. These are role-playing games.
Darn.
Sorry, Alex. Cancel your Saturday. Full event schedule is going to be posted real soon. But yeah, come join us on Saturday the 16th for some role-playing games.
Yes, and we also have a couple awesome HeroClix events that we want to announce, specifically the HeroClix 2018 Summer Open, which will be on July the 14th, and also the 2018 ROC HeroClix West Virginia State Championship will be the following week on July 22nd. We will have more details on both of those events coming up, but we are excited. These big HeroClix events always go over really well here at the store.
A lot of clicks.
A lot of clicks.
A lot of clicks.
And, those guys... Some people might say that they tend to keep to themselves and a little bit of a clique, but I disagree. I think they're very welcoming, and some of the nicest guys I have ever known.
I'm going to spin your click in a minute.
We need a hero to save us.
Yes.
All right. So we also have another Magic the Gathering product coming out this week.
We just had one.
Yeah, but we've got two.
And we got more?
Yes, we have the
more.
second Commander Anthology, which releases this Friday.
The box is this big on
Yeah,
the thing.
it's a reprint of 4 of the best Commander decks that have been released, and the MSRP on it is $165. And we are selling it for MSRP, even though it's currently selling online for more than that. So it's definitely a good pickup.
Come check it out.
Yeah, it's something to buy, throw under your bed or in your closet, and forget about, because in a few years, if you still have that thing sealed,
Cha-ching.
usually that is the
Good
case.
investment.
Yes.
And
More.
All
right. We also want to let you guys know that we have a new issue of Between the Panels, which is the Four Horsemen Comics comic book podcast that has a book club type format where each month we examine a new book. We just released this past Saturday our second episode featuring Ted McKeever's Metropole. We also want to mention the next 2 episodes that we're going to be doing, and you can find these on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And we're going to get it on iTunes. I swear it's going to happen. So next month, we will be reading Mark Miller's Superman Red Son. So read that this month, and then join us the first Saturday in July, where we'll be discussing this. And then next month, we'll read Osamu Tezuka's MW, which I'm super excited.
Turn that sideways. See how thick that is?
Okay, so I read this quicker than I read this.
What?
I swear it looks intimidating, but it's really not.
It's scary.
You're going to fly through this thing.
All right. Or I'll kill flies with it, I'm not sure.
Not mine, you won't. But we're going to read this in July, and then we're going to get together the first Saturday in August on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube to go deep on Osamu Tezuka's MW. This one is not safe for work.
Why is it called MW?
You will find out.
Okay.
I am excited because I'm making Ron read a manga.
I think Ira is telling us Millar. Mark Millar?
Millar.
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 Now I'm going to
Like
say
Mylar?
Yeah, but I mean
Mylar.
it's Miller. It's Miller. And also, something I'm super excited about. Tonight we are airing issue number 68 of This Week of Our Horsemen.
Wait, let me get my calculator.
Which means next week
What's next week? What's next
we
issue?
will be airing issue 69. So we're going to do something a little different.
We totally missed a Bill and Ted moment. 69, dudes.
69. But we'll do that next week.
All right.
So we're gonna air at our regular time, but we're gonna have a shortened show where we just kind of go over our comics and the events for that week and any new products we might have, and then we're going to go off the air and we're gonna come
Probably
back
forever.
We're gonna come back on at 9:30 and do the rest of our show. So we're gonna have a pre-show at 9 on all of our channels. 9:30 we're gonna come back on to do the remainder of the show on just Twitch and YouTube. We will not be airing this on Facebook.
Yeah.
So you will have to watch the rest of this on Twitch and YouTube. And we're going to do a adult flavored episode in celebration of issue 69.
Adult flavored?
Yes. Meat popsicles. So I'll give you an entire week to think about what that's going to entail. You're going to have to stew on that.
Oh, God.
But we will see you next week.
Yes, we will.
For that.
All of you.
But now, it is time for my favorite segment.
And
your
my favorite segment.
Yes, this week in Star Wars, where we're featuring we like to feature other content creators on the show. And this is Nose Rain on Instagram, who is a Star Wars photographer who creates these pieces of art using Star Wars action figures.
Toys. They're not
They
toys.
are toys.
They're not toys.
They are toys.
Action figures.
They can be both. But we just wanted to feature this beautiful work.
Philistines.
I love this one.
Oh, I didn't see that one yet. That's really cool.
Beautiful. Yeah. You can find this artist on Instagram. Their tag is Nose Rain. Just those 2 words, 1 word. Rain. Make it nose.
Make it rain.
He knows the rain. The nose of the rain is coming.
Rain.
Have you ever seen the Nose Rain?
I have not.
All right. But yes, this is a cool thing.
Look at that.
And we wanted to share it.
When I first saw this slideshow running, I thought that was a scene in the movie, and I'm like, how did I miss that? That looks awesome.
The one with Snoke and Ren, that one.
Yeah,
that looks like a scene from the movie.
Yeah,
I would think. Yeah. If I didn't know better, I would have thought that was just a screenshot.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed with the way that she uses light. I think it's really cool.
That's really cool.
All right, but moving on to This Week in Movies, we have not 1, but 2 awesome new movies to talk about. First, Jeff Goldblum.
Hotel Artemis. Yes.
Have you seen the trailer for this
I
movie?
haven't seen it. I saw the poster for this. I saw Jeff Goldblum. Like, I don't care what it's about.
It is a it is a hospital
Okay.
for criminals. Exclusively caters to criminals who are injured on the job. They come to this hotel or hospital. It's called Hotel Artemis, but it's a hospital. Right. Confusing. And they stitch them up, and like Jeff Goldblum is like the bad guy in it who's going to like try and take down the hospital. It looks really cool.
It looks great. Well, Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum.
Wait, is that The Rock?
No.
Who is that?
Dave Bautista.
Oh, okay.
Drax.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
It's got a great cast. I'm really looking forward to it. And speaking of great casts, Ocean's 8.
Look at that.
I didn't know I wanted this to be a thing, but I'm so glad that it's here.
Yeah.
So if you're not familiar with this one, this is the newest lineup in the Oceans franchise, but this one is all the ladies. So Sandra Bullock and the gang. You didn't know you ever wanted Sandra Bullock to be in a movie so badly, but this is the one.
Sandra Bullock in a heist movie.
Yeah, I mean,
why not?
It's Miss Congeniality 3, everybody.
Do you know who they hired to do the Getaway Driver? Keanu Reeves.
Really?
No. From Speed.
Yeah, okay. Took me a minute. But yeah, Kate Blanchett is also in it. There's a huge cast. You can see everybody that's on there. Helen Bonham Carter is in it. Like this is going to be a great movie. I'm really excited to see it.
It looks really funny.
And if you would have said, "Hey, we're gonna do another Ocean's movie, but it's not gonna have George Clooney or Brad Pitt,"
like, no, we're not.
No, I don't think so. All right, but here's what we have. All right, green light it.
Okay,
it's good.
You're good now.
Yes. And continuing along with our heisty theme for the evening, we're going to the Four Horsemen mailbag.
What is that?
Swiper! No swiping! Swiper, no swiping! Get it out of there! Go away! Okay. Is it gone?
Right on the nose.
Why are you kissing the fox? Hey,
what do you say?
Ron knows about
What does the
this.
fox say? He's gone.
It usually says, "Oh man."
Oh man.
But anyway, we had a viewer submitted question for the Four Horsemen mailbag. If you were in a heist movie, who would be in your crew, Ron?
Can I get anybody?
Anybody.
Living, dead,
Living,
fictional or not?
dead, fictional, non-fictional, Four Horsemen staff or otherwise.
Honestly, I don't know the whole crew. I would want the Joker just for some insanity. And honestly, I thought about this. I would want Alex on my team.
If any guy in the chair.
If anybody's gonna pull off a heist flawlessly, it's gonna be Alex. I'm telling you.
You know the government's listening.
I know. Well, they are now.
Well, they already know him anyway.
Yeah. They got him on the list. How about you? Who's on your crew?
One person.
One?
One person. And she is the cat's meow.
Meow. Catwoman.
Nope.
No? Black Widow?
No.
That's the spider. Sorry.
I'm very proud of her.
Michonne?
Kitty Pryde.
Oh yeah. She'd
Yeah.
be good.
Me and her?
Yeah.
We're taking anything down.
Just walk in and walk
Just
out.
phasing.
Yep.
Wouldn't even phase. I don't know where I wanted to go with
Ah.
that. Yeah. No, that in my head that was going to be better, and it just that was a little iffy.
Still pretty good.
All right, did you know Four Horsemen? Did you know?
Did you know we do card trades? Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, you name it. We buy cards for store credit or cash. Just bring us your stuff.
I have bubblegum cards.
Sure, bring them in.
You buy those?
No, probably not.
They're,
Trading cards.
They are
Trading
near mint condition.
It's trading cards.
I traded them when I was a kid.
You can trade them back to the same kid you got them from the playground.
What is your rate? A penny per thousand?
Not on bubblegum cards.
Well, you could burn them and
Burn them for heat in the winter.
For a penny for 1,000, that's pretty good rate, I'd say.
Yeah, we could break them up, and it's not a bad idea. No sports cards. If you have sports cards, take them to our Clarksburg shop, Meadowbrook Mall.
In the Meadowbrook Mall, which we are going to need to feature the new business venture that Mike is getting into.
We do.
Yeah,
have you heard about this thing?
I have, which is why I brought it up.
It's really cool.
No, I haven't heard about it.
How'd you guess? You're a really good guesser.
Well, okay. Now, to be fair, if you asked me, is Mike Tressler in a new business venture, I probably could have answered yes without knowing anything about it. But we'll be featuring that on an upcoming episode. So get excited. And I think we have a sale.
We do have a sale.
Do we have a sale? We do.
Do we?
What is it?
It's on the... There it is.
Yes.
20% off Magic the Gathering singles when you and your two-headed giant partner each make a purchase.
Yes, so come and play one of our Battle Bond Two-Headed Giant events, and if you both buy cards, you each get 20% off your singles.
That's pretty good.
I'd say that's pretty darn good.
Pretty good.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Spread the savings amongst your team.
Share.
Yes. All right, we're moving into our social medias, but please do not go away because we have a very special post-credit scene. Please like us at facebook.com/4horsemencomics. Follow us on Instagram at 4horsemencomics. Watch all of our YouTube content at youtube.com/c/4horsemencomics gaming. Follow us on Twitter at the number 4horsemencomics. Watch all of our streaming content at twitch.tv/4horsemencomics. Shop our TCG inventory at shop.4horsemencomics.com. Check out all three of our great locations in Waynesburg, PA, Bridgeport, West Virginia, and of course, Morgantown, Westo, Virginia.
We say we're going to update that slide every week. We never do. Now it's a thing. It's okay.
I mean, I don't want to let people down. Yeah. You're blue.
I'm blue?
You're blue.
All right, so this is the
You've only been blue
post-credits?
for 68 episodes.
68.
68 episodes. Do not miss next week's episode. Pre-show on Facebook at 9 o'clock. It's going to be brief. We'll be back on...
Is it be in our briefs?
maybe for the...
No,
we're going to do the
won't.
actual episode 9:30 on Twitch and YouTube only. Issue 69.
Don't miss it.
We are not responsible
should
for
probably
anything.
miss
It's going to be good.
No,
it's
it's
going to be good.
All right. So, do we want to get some context to this, or just kind of throw it out there?
Monty Python, Holy Grail, everybody's seen it. Go.
All right.
Stop! What is your name? It is Arthur, King of the Britons.
What is your quest?
To seek the Holy Grail.
What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
What do you mean? An African or European swallow?
Huh? I don't know that. Ah!
How do you know so much about swallows?
Well,
I'll tell you how.
you have to know these things when you're a king, you know. And to find out more about swallowing, make sure to check out next week's episode 69 of This Week of Horsemen. Turn it off. He's going to keep talking.